So, I wanted to talk about upcoming features or updates that we could see in 2023 that I'm personally looking forward to, or I'm hoping to see, or I expect to see. It's going to be in those categories. So if you see something in there, it's like, I thought you didn't, blah, blah, blah. It's something I expect to see in that case. And I'm expecting something. I'm going to start off with the most controversial one that a lot of people in the community, especially new players or people who haven't gotten to the point where a lot of the veterans have gotten, is something new to farm. I'm honestly expecting some form of character progression update in 2023. I don't know what it is. If it's tier 30 link slots, it's tier 25 link slots, it's some kind of accessory. Maybe we get 6-star accessories that maybe can potentially make the golden Yukis better. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, what would be another type of character? Maybe like some kind of account progression, or maybe some kind of new game mode that is PvE that basically focuses on leveling up, kind of like you have arena, where you have a different stuff that you need to farm while you're doing arena that you get by just playing arena. That one, maybe some kind of like progression system like that. I don't honestly know what the next progression system is going to be, but I definitely think it should be focused around PvE, whether it be single player. I'd say single player and co-op. Maybe have two different like leveling systems for that. I don't know, something to experiment with. I don't know specifically what it is, but I do expect some kind of character progression in 2023. Heck, maybe they give us a count progression where it's actually tied to your count, and then you level up certain things that will, maybe you can equip your characters that'll like boost like power soul reapers on a specific team, and they're equipped to the team slots or something like that. I don't know. I have like no idea, but there's probably even character progression ideas that I haven't even thought of. Hey, maybe they'll give us Beyond Resurrection for the resurrected characters, to start resurrecting the old characters that were basically resurrected but still suck. Obviously that's not happening. I'm joking on that, but it would be kind of funny. Either way, that's one of the major things I expect in 2023. Another that I'm hoping for is to see maybe, obviously we're getting a big celebration for 8th anniversary. You know, anniversary is always a big celebration. Some are bigger and better than others, and honestly, I'm kind of hoping they take what they did with 7th anniversary, the multiple parts. Like for example, 7th anniversary had 7 parts. I think it was about over the course of like 3 months. I think 2-3 months, somewhere around there, where we kept on getting anniversaries related stuff. Free accessory summons, free multi summons, certain things to grind, like the anniversary co-op quest, which I'll get into later. All these different things to farm. Well, if they do 8 parts for the anniversary, I could see me really digging 8th anniversary a lot. Now the real question is, are they gonna try and go where, you know how we have the 6th anniversary characters from 7th anniversary that weren't supposed to be in Choose a 6-star, but they put it in the actual promotional material, so they kind of had to give it a Choose a 6-star for the 7th anniversary ticket, but it was like a compensation. So basically everyone got a chance to summon for 2 Choose a 6-stars instead of the normal 1. Are they gonna just make sure next year in 8th anniversary that we don't get any 7th anniversary characters for the Choose a 6-star? We don't have the option for it? Or are they just gonna say, yeah, you know what, it was too much of a hassle to try and like, nickel and dime. Maybe we just don't do that and we just put the 7th anniversary characters in there regard, the Choose a 6-star, because you still got only 1 in 10 chances of bullying the damn things. Well, 2 if you're picking 2 of them. So there's that. Honestly, so 8th anniversary is something that I'm expecting to be pretty hype. Obviously, we got what's coming out at the end of this month. If you were to do a multi-summon and you got your 5-star and you're like, you know what, I don't think I'm getting anything. It was an Orihime fake out. And you skip and there happens to be another 5-star, it's going to show you the quote, how it normally appears, which is going to be really nice, so you don't miss out on seeing the quote and the character for you know, that summon, that multi-summon. So that is something I'm definitely interested in seeing. Also, being able to see what characters you have already on the summon screen, that's going to be really nice. So I can go in there, click on it, and it's like, okay, I have these characters. Instead of guessing, because if you notice, like if you go back and watch a lot of content creators, more specifically mine, because, you know, they might be better at remembering what characters you have and what characters you don't have. But I'm like, do I have this character? I'm pretty sure I have this character. And then it turns out I don't have that character because I actually seen someone else pull that on a multi-summon. So I thought I pulled it, but it was actually someone else pulling it on a YouTube video that I'd watched. So it's things like that that kind of make it nice to have a feature like that. So that's a really good quality of life feature that I personally want to see. End of year, you know, you're going to have poll selection again. I'm not sure if I'm going to summon for it or not because it's really going to depend on what I pull and what's in the poll selection at the end of 2023. And, you know, 8th anniversary characters. You know, how good are they going to be? Am I going to be able to pull the 8th anniversary characters, you know, relatively quickly, you know, either through tickets or actually summoning on the banner? You know, that will also play a role on whether I actually summon on poll selection at the end of the year. What kind of potion, super potion, droplet characters are they going to have in there? Are they going to have all 3 of them? You know, is the Mind Yukiora going to be in there? Are we going to get potion, super potions, or just droplet characters? Like, what's going to be in there? That's going to determine whether I'll summon on the poll selection banner or not. But it's usually pretty good regardless for the vast majority amount of people. Another thing is going to be the end of year banner for 2023. That's probably going to be pretty hype. It's probably either Safwi or 1000 Year Blood War. Honestly, I have no idea which. I'm just going to assume Safwi and 1000 Year Blood War is going to be for anniversary. That's my personal guess. Another thing, 1000 Year Blood War banners. I'm only expecting 2 to 3 1000 Year Blood War banners in 2023. I just don't expect them to do that many. I honestly, my personal expectations for K-Lab is they are going to like not rush to pump out a lot of 1000 Year Blood War banners. They're gonna take it slow. They're basically just gonna give us like what? I think 2 to 3 a year. Only the hype characters in the beginning. So, you know, Toshiro, Kenpachi, Retsu, you know, pretty much all the popular Soul Reapers. Maybe another Ichigo thrown in there somewhere. You know, maybe Orihime, Rukia, Renji, and maybe they'll do some Quincy's. But I honestly think like those Quincy's that you see in the beginning of the 1000 Year Blood War anime, I honestly don't think we're gonna see them until a couple years from now or more. Like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't start seeing them until 2025, maybe late 2024. At least that's my personal expectation. So I just don't see them happening anytime soon. I think we're only going to see the hype characters. And if they're only doing 2 to 3 banners a year, that's like 6 to 9 characters. Even if they do 4, that's only 12 characters a year. So in 1 year, like this whole year right now, they just do all the popular Soul Reapers. And, excuse me. And basically, you know, you don't even need to touch Quincy's. And then next year, maybe they'll start doing some Quincy's. I don't know. Really depends how they go about it. Overall, I'm personally excited for 2023 in Bleach Brave Souls. I know I made one of my previous videos. I'm not sure if it was the previous video or the one before that, where I talk about Spite and how you talked about, you know, the end of Bleach Brave Souls and, you know, what he thinks. I can't remember. It's been a couple of days since I seen that video. I can't remember specifically what he said. But I went over it as well, talking about the possibility of it happening within the next couple of years, and whether I would actually go on to the next game if they made a Bleach Brave Souls 2 or another Bleach game, and I said I wouldn't. I'm kind of getting sick of live service games. Like, basically any live service game that I play right now, or I don't mind playing right now, I'll stick with it because I've already invested a decent amount of time and or money in it, aka Bleach Brave Souls, Path of Exile. Those two are like the main live service games that I would probably get into. Maybe Diablo 4 because I like Diablo 4. But for the most part, I'm not going to be going out and searching for a bunch of gacha games or a bunch of other types of games like that where they can just shut down. You can watch the video if you want more details on that, because it's been like I said, it's been a couple of days since I actually did the video. After thinking about it, sitting down, I honestly think it probably wouldn't happen until after the 1,000 Year Blood War anime is done, because it would be stupid, like incredibly stupid on Caleb's part to shut down Bleach Brave Souls in the time frame that the anime is currently running, which means, like, for example, if there's only the 4 cores or the 4 parts, we got 1 down. Core 2 is not supposed to start until the 7th month of this year, which is July. Then it goes for 3 months, and then if it takes another 7 months, so let's say it goes 3 months, so it's like July, this will be August, September, October, so it'll end sometime in October. Then we go 7 months from there, so you got November, December. So the next one wouldn't be until May, like the 3rd core wouldn't be until May of 2024. And then you have it go for 3 months, so it'll go until August, if my math is correct. So June, July, August, yep. Then you have another 7-ish months of wait, theoretically, which would put it from September, October, November, December, January, February, March. March of 2025 would be the last core, assuming they aren't actually adding more cores. So we have probably at least until 2025 for Bleach Brave Souls, unless Caleb does really, really poorly on this game in the foreseeable future. Like, you know, they just don't print 1,000 Year Blood War banners at all. No one's really summoning. You know, you have all these other issues. If they do that, then yeah, I can see them, you know, shutting down before then. But I don't think they're gonna intend to actually plan to shut this game down before 2025. Probably they'll wait till end of 2025, 2026 before they even talk about or make an announcement, because they don't want to see it as, hey, that's assuming there's no more Bleach Brave Souls or Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War anime. So we should be good for the next 2 or 3 years for Bleach Brave Souls. So we should make it at least until the 10th or 11th anniversary. So yeah, that's good. Either way, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I can't really think of anything more, obviously, than I want to see more summons, cool and interesting summons. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we get another remake for an anniversary style character. We got a remake for the 3rd anniversary Yukioro that we got on Premium Banner in, I think, November of 2022. I would not be surprised to see another remake like that in 2024 or 2023 sometime, maybe mid to late. I would not be surprised if we see another one like that, which would be kind of cool. Anywho, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.